Okay. This is expression of interest. This is the nomination form.
These two, you take them downstairs for the form to be handed over to you.
Please, we just endorse. You just put form.
Yeah.
Yes. That's we are waiting for the 1 million. Okay.
Yes, for anyone.
Yes.
Issue.
We are fully articulated. Thank you.
Sit there.
Permit me to thank you, the National Organizing Secretary, and the entire leadership of the National Working Committee for giving us this rare opportunity as the very first team, in the very first time. We are the very first team to arrive at the Secretariat. We know how tight your work is, by you giving us the opportunity to come and purchase this form. We are the very first, and by the grace of God, we remain the very first. National Organizing Secretary, members of the PDP family, fellow Nigerians, we are here gathered this afternoon in fulfillment of our promise 6 months ago in the city of Gombe State, which you have clearly made to the former Vice President and our candidate in 2019, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Waziri in Adamawa, that when the National Working Committee ratified the guidelines and the sale of form kickstart, we pledge from 1 naira to 100 million naira to purchase form for him. Fortunately, by the grace of the National Working Committee and the neck of our party approved to kickstart this process, we are delighted that what we promised from 1 million naira to 100 million is only half of that amount our dear party prescribed for the purchase of presidential form. This goes to show that it's not the volume of money that our party is considering. In fact, it's a symbol. This party is not for money bags. We were targeting 100 million. The party said no. It's 35 million for the forms and 5 million for the expression of interest, which you have fulfilled and paid and received. National Organizing Secretary, thank you for this singular opportunity. Members of the Northeast Business Community, we must appreciate this kind gesture. We thank you very much. I'm one of you. There will be speeches at the palace. Right now, what you have come to do is for the National Organizing Secretary to deliver the forms to our chairman, Mr. National Organizing Secretary Club.
Chairman of Northeast Business Forum for Atiku. The purchase of form, presidential form from the Atiku campaign organization. It's my statutory duty to do it, and I shall do it to every other presidential aspirant of our party. So by virtue of that, I can confirm the receipt of 5 million naira for the expression of interest form and 35 million naira for the nomination of the presidency. On this note, I will hand over the form to the chairman, and for you to see, for them to see. So I sincerely thank you and wish you all the best in an attempt to save our country for the better. Thank you very much.
That's the acknowledgement by the National Organizing Secretary. This officially means that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, Grand Commander of the Order of Niger, is now a presidential aspirant. The chairman of the Northeast Business Community for Atiku 2023 Presidential Project.
Man of Timber. Yes. Yes. Hey. Captain. Inagatia. What is the Papa, you. Well done. Let's go. Well done. God bless Representation from 6 states of the northeastern part of the country: Gombe, Yobe, Borno, Bauchi, Adamawa, and Taraba. And I would equally like to acknowledge the presence of the Northwest Business Community, led by the Kano State Business Community here in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you to this very special, very unique, very historical landmark occasion in the life of our principal, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, and in the life of the PDP, and in the history of Nigerian politics. This has never happened. Mr. President, in waiting, this is a fulfillment, you recall, 6 days ago in Gombe, when the business community, northeastern part of this country, pledged from 1 naira to 100 million naira to purchase this phone for you. The chairman of the business forum will speak. But before he speaks, one of our chieftains in this endeavor, in this project, Ezemo Chief Raymond de Pessi, will make a remark. And then there is a request by one of us, one of those who are leading this project, for a 1-minute analogy. Kino Melai will give us 1-minute analogy, and then the MC will invite the chairman to deliver his address and subsequently present the nomination forms to the president in waiting, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. But before I call chief, what you are doing is legal, is lawful, because just yesterday, NEC at its sitting ratified the regulation guiding the 2023 election. And we are the very first in the history of this country for 2023 in all categories to purchase this form. I would like to call on Chief Raymond Debesi for a brief remark. PDP power!
I'm sure we can do it better. We want all the 36 states of Nigeria to hear us very clearly.
PDP power!
Power to the people.
PDP!
Your Excellency, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 2023 by the grace of God. Members and leadership of the Northeast Business Forum, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like my colleague Senator Ningi has said, this is a very historic moment. This is a moment in which we are telling Nigerians that we are fully ready, prepared to undertake our quest to salvage Nigeria. This is an opportunity for us to bring forth the various challenges that we are confronted with as a people in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are concerned about the unity of this country. We are concerned about the economy of this country. We are concerned about the security of this country. We are concerned about the welfare and progress of our youth. The business community in the Northeast has very aptly recognized not only the unifying capacity of our principal, Waziri Atiku Abubakar, but know very clearly that as an industrialist, as a foremost investor in education in Nigeria, and with the wealth of experience he has garnered in the public service and in the private sector, he is, by the grace of God, the most suited person to provide leadership to this country. So on behalf of all Nigerians who believe and recognize His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, we say a very big thank you to you. We appreciate this step you have taken, and by the special grace of God, it will end very successfully. So, on this very particular note, I want to assure His Excellency that Nigerians are ready for you, sir. We have gone through the 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory, and particularly the Northeast, where they overwhelmingly endorsed your candidature. In the Northeast, during that tour, all spectra of the society were unanimous in their call, and this, what they promised, is what they are fulfilling. May God Almighty give you the strength, the energy, and the wisdom to salvage this country. Let me just inform you that as we are today taking off with the purchase or the handing over of the expression of interest form, that by the grace of God, on Wednesday, 23rd of March, at the International Conference Center, we will formally declare our interest in running for the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You are all most sincerely invited to that occasion. God bless you. Northeast Business Forum, we are very grateful. We are very much elated by this gesture. God will bless you, reward you, and replenish you immediately. Thank you very much.
Thank you, High Chief Raymond. For the camera to be able to have good visibility, we have to be mindful of the weather. So every speaker must make it very brief as possible. Let me on this note invite a former member of the House of Representatives, a former speaker, a former Senate, member of the Senate, a distinguished Senator, Dino.
To God be the glory forever and ever. The permanent candidate of the People's Democratic Party. My older brother, performing Senator Ningi, the High Chief Raymond Dekwesi, Chairman of the Northeast Business Forum, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to take any time, but I'm going to give an analogy. When I say PDP, you will answer. Yes. When I say Atiku, you say rescue Nigeria. PDP, power. Atiku, rescue Nigeria. Atiku, rescue Nigeria. I just want to say this for Nigerians to know. Mr. President, I want us to imagine those who want us to change our presidential candidates. I would liken it to a football match by Man U. In times of war, you don't send Boy Scouts to the war front. You send a general. Atiku is a general. If Man U is playing a match and they are on 0-0, that means they are fighting a war. Will it be possible within that time frame of 0-0 for Man U to substitute Ronaldo? No. Atiku is our Ronaldo in PDP. If PSG is playing a match and they are playing 0-0, that means they are fighting a war. Will it be possible for the coach to withdraw Messi and bring somebody else? Atiku is the Messi of PDP. Finally, if Senator Abdul Ningi gives money to his son and say, my son, this is your school fees, go and pay. On his way to school to pay the money, armed robbers will lay him and collect the money. Will Senator Ningi say, because armed robbers have collected that money, he will not look for another money and still send the boy back to school? No. Atiku's mandate was stolen on the way. And now we are saying, and now what the Northeast Business Forum have done is just that your mandate has been stolen. We sent you on an errand. Yes. And they collected, the armed robbers collected it on the way. Yes. And now they have put money together again. Yes. And say, Atiku, go! Atiku, go! Atiku, go!
It's all clear. It's all clear. You are always a delight any day, any time. Distinguished Senator Dino Melai, we thank you very much. I think those of us who are here, who are in the media, should take this home. We just have a new narrative.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalam ala ashrafil mursalin, Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam ajma'in. Wa ba'd, ikhwani wa akhawati fillah, salawatullahi wa salamuhu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Your Excellency, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, the Wazir of Adamawa, Senator Abdul Ahban Ningi, former Governor of Adamawa State, Mr. Boni Haruna JP, my coordinator, Dr. Aliu Bapayo Adamu, my deputy, Alhaji Ibrahim Muhammad, known as 86. Your Excellency, permit me to stand by the existing protocols. All protocols observed and duly respected accordingly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to put things short, today we are here to fulfill our pledge that we made on the 29th of November 2021 in Gombe, the headquarters of Gombe State, Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, if you could remember at that time, we invited His Excellency to Gombe State. And we called on him that if he can accept to contest for a presidential race come 2023, inshallah, that we, our entire families of Northeast business communities, that we're going to purchase form of interest and a nomination form for him free of charge. So this is why we are here today. We went to the PDP's office, we purchased this form, and we are here with the forms now. So to put things short, we are here to present the form to him and also to fulfill our pledge that we made on that day. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Before they say there's no form, bring
So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is our pledge that we made, and we fulfill our promise. And we wish him good guidance and protection. Thank you all, and God bless you all. Thank you for the privilege, sir. Very much grateful.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Leadership of the Northeast business communities. We thank you so much for doing this. His Excellency, the Wazir Adamawa Atiku Abubakar, MSc, GCON. Thank you.
Please be seated. The chairman, Northeast Business Forum, the deputy chairman, Senator Abdul Ningi, the secretary of the forum, Dr. Bapayo, and Your Excellency, Dr. Boni Haruna, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. First of all, let me apologize my voice, because I have some flu. I want to assure you, I am that kind of president. When I am ill, I will tell you I am ill. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, here we are again today, repeating a history. Like the MC said on Alphabi in 2018 or 19, we had a group of young men and women, some of them from the diaspora, who came together, contributed money, and bought a nomination form for me. If I recall, that was the first thing in our political history since the return of democracy to our country. And truly, they made me to shed tears, because most of them were not older than my children. And if they could come from the diaspora and also locally here to put together their hard-earned money and to buy me nomination forms, that actually brought tears from my eyes. I was emotional about it. Now, here we are again today. Like Daladu Funakai, the chairman of the Northeast Business Forum, said, yes, we were invited to Gombe last November, and I least expected the gesture that was extended to me. It was a promise, and today it is a promise fulfilled. But the challenges before us as Nigerians are enormous, are challenging, and in fact are historical. We have never faced these type of challenges in the history of our country. Our unity is threatened, like somebody said, you know. Our economy is in the worst state of affairs since inception of this country. Our security is a disaster. These are very, very serious challenges. These are challenges that require the unity of everybody in this country. If I were to have my way, I will say we all should do one thing, and we should all address these challenges. Because these challenges cannot be accomplished by an individual or a group of individuals or whatever, but it requires all hands on deck. So my brothers and sisters, my fellow countrymen, what is before us is not an easy job. Nation building ordinarily is not an easy job. Not to talk of nation building faced with these grave challenges in our history. Therefore, I would like to call for the unity of the people of this country, and those who think North versus South, West versus East, Muslims versus Christians, Yoruba versus Hausa, or Igbo versus whatever, we should better understand that the challenges before us are greater than all these differences. For me, what I can promise you, whether I become a president or not, differences on either ethnicity or religion is not in my household and is not in my blood. So I want to assure all parts of this country that there will be a sense of belonging, there will be a sense of fairness, and there will be a sense of justice to every part of this country. Of course, as Northeasterners, we are the most backward in all human development index. All, we are the most backward in Nigeria. Name it: healthcare, education, infrastructure, security. Name it, we are the worst. But that does not give us an entitlement to lead this country. Those challenges should motivate us to want to lead this country and to restore all these challenges that are available in all parts of the country, but in different levels of degree. So, my brothers and sisters, my kids, I call on you for the unity of this country. I call on you for sacrifices. It's not going to be easy for all of us. The sacrifices that has already been displayed by the Northeast business community. Because in this period, when business is almost dead, for them to have put together their money, hard-earned money, to buy me a form to contest, these are phenomenal sacrifices. I cannot thank you enough for this gesture. I wish you well. I wish you more prosperity. And I wish you very, very safe journey back to your respective destinations. I thank you very much. God bless
you. A bigger round of applause for His Excellency. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. Your Excellency, we thank you very much for that brief remark. Everybody is happy. You can imagine this is just a presentation of nomination forms.
The effort of our members of this group organization, especially our national executive, our national chairman, and their escorts, and all members of this organization from top to the bottom. This what we did to you is nothing. We have continued doing our work tightly till the day that you said, I, Atiku Abubakar, I, Atiku Abubakar, Inshallah ta'ala. So, Your Excellency, we thank every of us, and we wish all of us going back home successfully. Thank you so much.
Well done, Doctor. Well done.
Thank you very much.
National anthem. No.
Closing prayer.
Closing prayer.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.